What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to show you guys how to find products to sell that are hot and selling well on Alibaba. So as you guys know, Alibaba is the website where we find suppliers. It's one of the biggest websites, so it's almost the best way other than Jungle Scout to find new products. Now Jungle Scout is going to be the #1 way because a lot of these will still pop up on Jungle Scout no matter how you find them, but this is kind of an easier way to single some out. And I've honestly found a good amount on here doing this. So let me show you guys some examples. So we just go to Alibaba.com. I just clicked in the home and garden category and it brings me to this page. So what is this page? It's pretty much the top trending and the hottest items. So you might be able to find products that are newer and just starting to sell well because more people are ordering them. Now you're going to say, well, if people are ordering them, why would I want to order them? Wouldn't it be too competitive? Now, Alibaba supplies to a ton of people on Shopify, eBay, in-store, and whatnot, so it doesn't mean they're necessarily on Amazon. So that's why we still need to pull Jungle Scout when we look at these. So let me go through, show you some examples. So I won't even look at these. I know water bottles are too competitive. There's your fidget spinner. So we're just going to scroll down. You can kind of click through these if you wanted to. But let's pull up some of these numbers, see if they look good. So I know I'm not going to sell an umbrella. Let's look at these. So croquet, hook, handle. So we're just going to go on Amazon and then pull that keyword up. Okay, hooks. So we'll just say crochet, sorry. And we'll just pull up the numbers. And we see this is very, very competitive. So we're not even going to look at this based off the reviews. Way too many. So we go back. And it's kind of the same process like Jungle Scout was. So maybe we skip pet products, we know a lot of barbecue stuff's too much. Alright, so let's look at this. Avocado slicer and maybe salad cutter bowl. So let's look up those. Now a lot of these will be very competitive. That's the only bad part with this method. So a lot are competitive just because they're hot products and people are already ordering them. However, there are some little gold mines in here, which you'll probably see we'll find a good product or two doing this search today. So this one's a little too up and down with this competition here. Pretty competitive, low price anyway, so we're going to say no on that one. Now let's go to that salad cutter bowl. And remember guys, when you are searching, you want the broadest keyword to get this exact product. So let's pull the numbers on this. Now numbers on this actually look pretty good. Sales pretty consistent, pretty high. Reviews slightly high here, but then drops. Price is a little low, but if we could get this for cheap, there you go. Good product right there. Wouldn't recommend doing this one though. Again, it's in the course. People will want to jump on it, but don't do this one. Don't do any of the ones I show. But this would be an example. I believe this might be patented, but example of a good product right there. And let's keep going. I'll show you guys a couple more examples. So here we go. Screen. So food, screen, tent. See if we can find a better keyword. Food, tent maybe. Food, screen, food cover. That's what it should be. All right. You just got to use common sense with finding the keywords, guys. What sounds right? What is the easiest? What do you think other people would search? So this one's slightly competitive. I would say no on this. Is probably seasonal too. So let's go look at maybe one or two more here. Let's see. Scroll down. I know food containers are going to be too competitive. There's big companies that have those. Let's pretend we're not going to mess with electronics or clocks. Let's go down a little more. How about these? Piping tips. So I think these are called, what are they called? Icing nozzles or piping tips? Piping tips. Okay, so this is pretty competitive as well. Now, let me show you an example. If we search another keyword to describe it better, so it looks like they're called Russian piping tips. I guarantee, watch how much the competition drops when I search Russian piping tips instead of just piping tips. This is why you have to have the keywords correct. Otherwise, you could see a lot less competition. So reviews are still pretty high, but look how much they drop down here in this range when I type that in. Sales also drop a little, but this might look like a decent product if you search this. A little too competitive still, but make sure you guys are searching that right one. So that's kind of how I use Alibaba. You can search through farther in these categories and whatnot. So let's say I wanted to go in farther in bakeware, maybe silicone molds, and it'll show me, okay, it brings me to the page where I can buy, maybe look through different models, and and kind of just go through them all. Now let's say I want to do, what do we find that was good? Let's say I want to do salad cutter bowl. Now one thing with this is all these products look almost exactly the same. They're all the same. They're all just selling salad cutter bowl. This, okay, these guys, okay, they pair something else with it, but this would be a great opportunity to bundle something with. Again, don't do this one. It's too cheap, but it's lower price, so it'd be a great opportunity to bundle. So how we do that? Like I said earlier, we maybe click on one of the top listings and see what's purchased with it. So you can see, oh, there's that avocado slicer. Okay, we saw that on Alibaba earlier we saw that right, where was it? With that salad cutter bowl. So it's right here. So I'm sure we could find a supplier that sells both of those. This one's a little competitive, but this one's hot, and it looks like people buy them together anyway. It's kind of the same concept, just smaller for fruit. So that might be a great opportunity to bundle. But that's how I use Alibaba and kind of their hot trending products to find some. Now, like I said, there will be a lot that are competitive, but you can find a couple little gold nuggets in there. So if you're having trouble with Jungle Scout, use this way, but still go off the Jungle Scout numbers. I'll see you guys in the next video on product research.